Get ready for Friday Night Lights like never before. Join us for the ultimate high school football sports special. Touchdowns, tackles, and triumphs await. This is First and 10. Sponsored by Duran and Cawthorn. Here is George Faust and Karaski Melvin.
Hi, hello, and welcome to the Week 9 edition of First and 10. Week 9, Karaski. George Faust here, Karaski Melvin there.
Scary good matchups this week. We have the scores on your website, klfy.com. Let's start, George, the game of the week.
Yeah.
Top dogs in the division, Karen Crow and the Rams House facing Acadiana. This for the District 3-5A crown. Karen Crow would strike first. Kashmir Batiste with a short TD plunge. Second quarter, Chance Babineau. He decides to dash into the scoring zone, 13-0 after the missed extra point. Second quarter, Ram QB Cade DeBetta would go in and he would get a pass to Jaden Bessard. Acadiana in the end would hand Karen Crow its first loss of the season. They win 27-26. That means they win District 3-5A. Meanwhile, Barb traveled over to Como. Fourth quarter now. It's Bucks up 16-7. Eric Jones plows through the Spartans' defense for 6. Then, later in the quarter, Como's Jaden Saunier, he's looking for something, anything, anybody, and he finds someone. Hodges Brown Jr. for the first down. This would lead eventually a 4th and goal for Como. Saunier would get sacked. He loses the ball in the process. Barb wins on the road 24-6.
All right, how about Sulphur and Nish? Chad Porsche and his Jackets taking on Sulphur. Third quarter, Addison Constance finds John David LaFleur. That's right. That's David LaFleur's son. Remember him? Played tight end for the Cowboys and LSU. Yeah, well, that's his son right there, scoring the touchdown. Tours take the lead 24-21. Christian Green gets past the Yellow Jackets, scores another one as we light up the scoreboard. You see that New Iberia falls 45-34. STM and Westgate, the Cougars coming off that big win over Turlings, facing off against Westgate. First quarter, Sam Altman faking the pass, handing it to St. Pierre as he gets the STM Cougars on the board first. Tigers trying to get things going, but Brody Latchley picks off Westgate and the Tigers right before half. It's Altman launching this deep ball to John Barton, who makes the grab. STM goes on for the victory in this contest, 31-21.
The aforementioned Turlings taking on the Fighting Dalford Joneses at Northside. Second quarter, Micah Broussard connects with Jonathan Bonnet. That puts the Vikings on the board, cutting Turlings' lead to 4. Turlings would take possession and they get right to work. Preston Welch with the give to Doge Viltz. He'll take it all the way for a Rebels score. And Turlings is not done yet. Welch on the play action, finding Jack Urser, another Rebels touchdown. Turlings winning 38-20.
All right, homecoming night for LCA. The Knights firing out of the gate. First play from scrimmage. Jawan Johnson finding Treanders Marzell on the deep ball for the Knights. That's a touchdown. LCA forces a 3-and-out on the ensuing drive. And guess what? They capitalize again. Jawan Johnson rushing touchdown, extends their lead to 14. And the Knights have no problems with the Patriots on this day as they get the victory by the count of 56-7.
Now let's go to Donald Gardner Stadium. Breaux Bridge taking on Opelousas. It's 24-0 at half. We're going to start in the third. Tigers Deshaun Ford takes the handoff. He bursts through the middle. That's a 30-yard tutty, making it a 30-0 Tiger lead. Next drive for Opelousas. Quarterback Zach Malvo. He keeps it, and he is gone and goodbye. Opelousas goes on to win 51-7. Hey, George.
Yeah.
We had more divisional matchups in Acadiana tonight.
Of course we did. A lot of great matchups. News 10 Sports' Dawson D'Amico here with some highlights of some very important games. Dawson?
Well, that's right, George and Ski. As you just said, we had some important district games tonight. Laurelville High was looking to cement the Division 8 2A title with a win, but in their way, though, Catholic High of New Iberia. Let's take a look at some action. First quarter, Panthers quarterback extends the play with his feet. He throws it into double coverage to his receiver right in the bread basket for the long touchdown throw. Panthers up 7-0. Laurelville could not get anything going on offense throughout the first half, so defensive lineman Dylan Singleton takes matters into his own hands before the half ended with the big interception. The Tigers unfortunately were unsuccessful in being able to score before the time went out. In the half, it stayed like that for the entire game, guys. Panthers win 14-0, preventing the Tigers from cementing that division. Another district game in St. Martinville as the Tigers played host to the Abbeville Wildcats. Tigers up big to start off on the second half. The lead gets bigger with this play, first play from scrimmage. If you don't know his name, well, now you do. Steven Blanco takes the direct snap and goes all the way down the field for the score, adding to the already big lead of 28-6. But as we know, Abbeville did not give up, though. They got the ball back and marched down the field. Here's a big run by their running back for the big first down. That actually sets up a huge run by the Wildcat quarterback to answer back. Abbeville actually comes back in fashion, taking the victory 36-28. As we know, everybody loves a good comeback story, and watching that game earlier, guys, you can see some of the momentum swinging in Abbeville's favor, and that is all they needed. There is still a lot of Friday night football to cover, though, so George Ski, I'm going to send it back to you.
The Cecilia Bulldogs, they ran over Livonia tonight. In fact, a shutout. 50-burger, 50-0. That means Cecilia, 5-4-8 district champions.
All right, Karaski, thanks so much. 1st and 10, just getting started. More highlights, more action after the break.
But up now, action from the band, specifically Southside.